Welcome to the Brahma Kumaris, where a new world is opened up for you. From humble beginnings in India in 1936 to a global organization with over 8,000 centers in 110 countries and 1 million students worldwide, through their tireless commitment, passionate heart, and determined spirit, our centers are safe spaces where you can explore the power of your inner world.
The classes are conducted in many homes, many cities, all over. People, they learn meditation. They use it, that meditation, at their workplace, in their family. And also I find that children, young adults, because they are so much into like what really is the life about.
The Brahma Kumaris are dedicated to personal and global transformation through the study and spiritual practice of Raj Yoga meditation. And at the heart of our teaching is the belief that the pathway to peace and happiness is to remember our original nature as spiritual beings connected to the one source. In 1981, the organization received recognition as an international non-governmental organization affiliated with the United Nations and accredited with general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council. From organizing large-scale global initiatives to local community programs, the Brahma Kumaris has a tradition of service in every field that fosters spiritual growth among individuals from all backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life.
I hold on to this vision, the world of love, world of peace and harmony, world which is free from conflict and sorrow, where we can live as brothers, one family, children of common parents, one supreme divine power.
This is your invitation to awaken and join us in creating a world of love, peace, and kindness. Om Shanti.
Together we make this choice. Together we make this choice. Together, Om Shanti. We're singing Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Greetings of peace. It's my great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here tonight. It's so lovely to see all of you in spite of, I think, very big, massive traffic jam out there, and you made it. So congratulations for the effort, and thank you very much for being with us. So ladies and gentlemen, dear brothers and sisters, as you all know, what is happening to the world nowadays, we can't really avoid all the bad things, all the negative things, and the unpleasant things that are happening around us. Can we? We can't, right? But we can control what is inside of us, what our mind is thinking. Our inner world has got that capacity to manage, to adapt, to overcome all the adversities that are in the outer world. So now, which is more powerful, our inner world or the outer world is influencing me, making me unstable, making me weak? We know ourselves. So today, we are extremely fortunate to have with us a very powerful and senior yogi who has been meditating for more than nearly 50 years in his life, intensely doing research of the mind, how to make the mind powerful and stable. And he's none other than our beloved, respected, divine brother, Atam Prakash Bhai. I will introduce him to you later. But to start off the program, as usual, we would like you to be very comfortable and to be very welcome. And I would like to invite you, our senior brother from Malaysia here. And he is now busy being called out. As you know, we have got many duties. Even though he's sitting there waiting for me to call him, he's being called out to do something. But nevertheless, we sit here very comfortably and stable. And let me introduce him to you before I welcome him over to the front. Okay, Mr. Pui Ching Fat is one of the senior management member. He's on the board of trustees of Brahma Kumaris Foundation. As you can hear now that we call Brahma Kumaris Foundation. It used to be Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, but it's still Malaysia. So he's a senior member and member of the board of trustee of the Brahma Kumaris Foundation. He is taking care, he's in charge of this center, which we call the City Center, the biggest center in the city in Klang Valley, besides the one we have in the retreat center. Welcome, our old friend, Tan Sri Kavias. Welcome. Thank you, brother, for coming. Okay, we are welcoming you, just waiting for you. I'm just welcome. And as I was saying, okay, thank you. So as I was introducing Mr. Pui Ching Fat, he's also taking care of this center here. He used to be a principal of one of the prominent schools in Malaysia. He's retired and full-time doing the work of the Brahma Kumaris. And he is also a senior yogi in Malaysia, has been meditating for nearly 40 years, practicing and teaching and meditating. And so without further ado, let us put our hands to welcome him loud enough so that he'll come in from outside, Brother Pure. And we fondly call him Brother Pure. Okay, over to you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Celia. Greetings of peace, Om Shanti. So brother, very happy all of you are here, especially now is the Konghi Facha is coming just around the corner. So I think, firstly, I really appreciate Tan Sri KVS is here. For just put your hands together, yeah? KVS is here, yeah. So I think as Celia did mention a little bit about today's topic and also today's speaker. I'm very fortunate. I know Brother Atam for almost 38 years. And he's based in Mount Abu, Madhuban, our headquarters, Brahma Kumaris World Headquarters. I think tonight is a very, very interesting topic because the specialty of this Brother Atam is very good on the subject of mind. Mind, thoughts, meditation. And I really appreciate because I've been in Mount Abu for almost 38 years. Every year, when I was there, I listened to his lectures, his talk is very impressive. And I think on make it short, I would like him to share the maximum so they can take the maximum viewers back. And I think you will appreciate his sharing. As I mentioned this morning, he did give a talk this morning. He shared not only from the head, he shared from both the head and heart. I think the thing that impresses Brahma Kumaris talks throughout the world is you have seen YouTube, you have seen our speakers, is we share from the heart, not only from the head, because when the head and heart combine together, I think it really touches our mind, our soul, and the body as well. Okay, so I think on behalf of Brahma Kumaris Foundation, for the information of all of you, I just mentioned this morning that We have sort of did a transition from Persatuan Brahma Kumaris Malaysia to Brahma Kumaris Foundation. So from this year onwards, we label ourselves as Brahma Kumaris Foundation. Okay, so with that, I thank Tan Sri for coming and all of you making time in spite of the jam and the thing, because very rare we can get speakers like Brother Atam. Huh? That is for all of you to see and experience it tonight. So once again, I wish all of you, thank you very much for making your time. Om Santi.
Thank you very much, Brother Pio, for your sweet and short welcome, isn't it? Thank you. And now I would like to invite our dear brother on the stage first, before I introduce him to all of you. Dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you our dear beloved brother, Atam Prakash Bhaiji. The brother Atam Prakash Bhai graduated with Master of Science in Chemistry with a gold medal. He's a gold medalist from Rajpur University in 1973. And in that year itself, 1972 actually, he said, in 1972, before he graduated, he was still a student. He came into the knowledge of Brahma Kumaris and he dedicated his life to the service of humanity, to the service of mankind. So for now, how many years? 50 years he's been serving, even though he was a brilliant and of course still a brilliant student and has been very good in his study. And Brother Atam Prakash has been so good in his knowledge, in imbibing and teaching and inspiring others, that many of our centers worldwide, I heard him saying, I thought about 70, that's what I knew, 90 countries all over the world he has visited. Millions and millions of people he has imparted the knowledge of meditation, knowledge of personal development, and how to lead a valuable life like a diamond or a lotus flower like. So that kind of caliber of inspiration he's able to impart onto human beings and anybody. So, and in addition to that, I'd like to share with you something very unique. I first met Brother Atam Prakash. I didn't tell him this story yet. I first met him 30 years ago when I first visited our headquarters in Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India. Before I took on that journey, a senior brother advised me that, Sister Celia, when you go to Madhuban, please make sure of all the seniors, please make sure that you visit Brother Atam Bhai. I said, why? You visit and you know, I'm not going to tell you yet. So of course, when I went there, put my luggages in the room and I took shower and got myself ready and I head on straight on. He's the head of the Toli department in all 3 campuses in our headquarters, which is very big. And so it's a huge responsibility. So it was not easy to look for him, but nevertheless, they asked me to wait and he came within a short time. And when he came, I just of thinking of meeting him, saying hello, bring some gifts to him from Malaysia. But he gave me lots more in return. What did he give me? Not just totally the sweet that sweetened my mouth and sweetened my life, but he gave me something more valuable than that. He gave me gems, GMS, not gem, JM. He gave me gems, valuable gems and jewels of knowledge, printed copies of his classes and churning and notes. So I felt so much gratitude that of all the people, just a very young Kumari, new in Gyan, first year, and he just blessed me with all his treasures. So brother, thank you very much. So he is so generous hearted. And besides that, knowing him for 30 years, he is extremely humble. As much as his wisdom and knowledge, that humility he's sharing with everybody. So without further ado, let us welcome him with a big round of applause. So thank you very much. So Brother Atam Prakash Baiji is going to enlighten us on this topic, how to create a stable and powerful mindset. Please sit, relax, and enjoy the session. Thank you very much.
Greetings and congratulations to all our sweet guests. Today we are going to discuss about the current topic, creating a stable and powerful mindset. Because we are passing through the critical time. Lots of upheavals are in this world. And because of uncertainty, our mind is fluctuating. We are not really able to maintain stability of our mind. Until you will not able to stabilize your mind, you will not able to do any particular task, special task. That is why this is very important aspect of our life. First of all, I would like to tell you, we are always saying mind, mind, mind. What is mind? Where is that mind? Which is that power? I would like to ask you two questions for giving the clarity about this subtle power. This is a very subtle power, mind. Because we souls are having three faculties of the three powers: mind, intellect, and sanskars. For maintaining stability, we must understand, we must have clear understanding about three powers of the soul. Which power is my mind and which power is my intellect? First question I would like to ask you. Where do you live here in this city? When I ask these questions, right after that, you start visualizing the image of your house. Am I right? Yes. Second question. Could you please tell me something about your house? Oh, my house is really very good. Location is nice. It has 3 rooms, one very nice room, drawing room, this and that. The visualization power of a soul is known as intellect, and thinking power is known as mind. Just get clear understanding, clear feeling in between these two powers. I am visualizing with the power, with some power, my house. That is called the eye of a soul, power of intellect. And I start thinking about that house is called the power of mind. Okay? Mind is always thinking, 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 thinking. Mind creates thoughts. And thought is one type of the seed from which the tree of our action is coming out. If the seed would be powerful, action would be powerful. If the seed thoughts wouldn't be powerful, action would be ordinary. That is why if our mind would be stable, then automatically the seed, the thoughts would be powerful. And we can progress gradually and gradually in our life. When we are not experiencing our stable mind, passing through some crisis, passing through critical time, facing some serious problem, at that time we must have positive attitude first of all. This phase will go soon. Whatever the situation come in front of me, this phase will go soon. This test paper came in front of me for making me wiser and stronger. Because whatever the situation or paper is coming, we learn something from that paper for the future life. And for maintaining stable mind, we need inner power. If my legs are not healthy, good, I cannot stand stable for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If my legs are powerful, then I can stand stable for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever I want. In the same way, if my mind is powerful, then I can maintain stability of that mind easily. Okay? For making mind stable, we need inner power. From where we can get that? From where we can get that power? For receiving inner power or powers, we need to practice meditation, first aspect. Because in meditation, the source, supreme being is available. And secondly, for increasing inner power, we must learn the art of maintaining self-respect. Because inferiority complex is the biggest obstacle in our spiritual path. We must remove that first. We must learn how can I maintain self-respect, very good self-respect in my life. Whatever the situation is coming, doesn't matter. I have to maintain very good self-respect. When we are not having self-respect, we are thinking, oh, I am not good enough. I am not worthy soul. Oh, I don't have that power to face this situation. And because of that, we felt ourselves weak. Understand? Self-respect means giving respect to the self. We all are having lots of powers within the self. Do you accept this concept? Those are sitting in this audience. We all are having lots of power, tremendous powers within the soul. But that powers are in dormant stage, sleeping form. We must wake up that powers. But first of all, I would like to ask you, do you believe this concept? We all are having lots of powers within the self. Yes? Minister Sahab, do you believe this concept? Yes? Only we need to awaken that power. One small example I would like to give you so you can understand very clearly. We are all having lots of powers within the self. One day what happened? The farmer was working in his farm very hard. Since morning till evening, he worked very hard. He was tired and he wants to go to his home in evening. And when he was going to his home, he was passing thick jungle, and all of the sudden one thing happened. He started observing that bear is coming towards me. When he observed that bear is coming in front of me, towards me, he started running so fast, so fast, so fast. He never ever run in his life before that. And he was able to save from that bear. From where he got that power? He was not really able to walk properly. He was totally exhausted. From where he got that power? That power was in his mind. That power was in his body. That situation awakened that power, and he experienced that power, and he was able to save from the bear. Understand what I mean? If we put the big ice block in a water, only 1/8 part would be visible, 7th part would be underneath of that water. In the same way, whatever the powers we are knowing ourselves, that is just 1/8 part of that, but 7th part of the powers are incognito underneath. We have to bring out that. And for that, self-respect is helping a lot. That is why we must maintain very good self-respect all the time. Okay? Second thing, for increasing the energy level of the soul, because when soul will become powerful, definitely mind will become powerful. Then when mind will become powerful, then we can easily maintain stability in our life. But how can we make up that mind powerful? For that, meditation is the best remedy. Because in meditation, the source of supreme beings, the source of spiritual power is available. When we maintain connection, link with that source, then automatically we start receiving that power. And when we start receiving that power, the energy level is increasing and we start experiencing powerful mind. But If you really would like to maintain very good Raj Yoga meditation, you need to understand the relation in between these two powers. Today, the human beings are always thinking to control mind is highly impossible, not at all possible. We cannot control our mind. But mind is mine. If I won't be able to control my mind, what a shame is this? For controlling our mind, we must understand the relationship of mind and intellect. Once you understand the relationship, then automatically you would be able to control your mind easily. You would be able to maintain connection with the source. Then we would be able to receive powers from that source automatically. First thing, I would like to give you a clear idea about this mind and intellect. What sort of mind and intellect required for good quality yoga? Our mind must be light, peaceful, cool, and light. Our mind must be cool, light, and peaceful. Such type of the mind can have the connection with God very easily. What type of the intellect required for efficient yoga? Our intellect must be active, alert, and fresh. Second aspect, what is the relation in between these two powers? Intellect is a controller of our mind. Intellect is a boss of our mind. Intellect is a manager of our mind. Intellect is an indicator of our mind. Intellect is whole and soul. Wherever our intellect is going, mind is following same direction. Now, for getting linked with the Supreme Being, first of all, we must focus the eye of intellect on the Supreme Being. Then automatically our mind can chant the mantra of Manmanabhav and can maintain link with the Supreme Being. And then we start receiving power automatically. The moment my intellect is distracting from the source, Supreme Being, I can lose connection. How can I get connection again? Check your intellect. Where is that? That is not on source somewhere else, wondering. Check it and change it. Put it on the Supreme Being. Check it and change it. Put it on Supreme Being. Then by practicing this, we would be able to maintain consistency in this process of yoga. And slowly, slowly, we can maintain energy level higher and higher. Our mind can become powerful more and more. Understand? Now, I would like to give you idea about this meditation. In this world, whatever the different type of the meditation are already taught by some great soul, senior soul, charitable soul, those all meditations are related with our body. When we practice that meditation, we can get physically strong. But healthy mind has healthy body. First of all, I must get mentally strong. And that is why this Raj Yoga meditation can help me a lot. There are three aspects of this meditation. First aspect, experiencing ourselves, who really am I? Self-realization. Second aspect, God realization. And third aspect, maintaining connection with the Supreme Being. If you understand these three aspects easily, then you can maintain connection in that Raj Yoga meditation very easily. Okay. First aspect, who really am I? If I would ask you a question, what is your introduction? You would say, oh, my name is this, my profession is this, and I'm staying here, and my citizen is this and that, whatever. But that is not your true introduction. That is the introduction of your body only. I am not body, but I am a spiritual being which is controlling our body. When the person die, body is there, but the eyes cannot see, ears cannot listen. Organs are there, but they are not working. It means some invisible energy was existing in that body which had gone. That's why these physical organs are not working. What I mean to say, who am I? I am a very tiny and shining point of divine light. Staying here in the center of my forehead. Everybody would like to experience peace, happiness, and love. Yes? Ministers have? Yes? Why? Everybody would like to experience peace and happiness. Because that is our true quality, original quality. But because of the influence of negativity and vices, we lost that original quality. That is why for regaining that quality, for experiencing that quality, we must experience ourselves as a soul point of light. We must visualize very clearly here in the center of forehead. Who really am I? I am this tiny and shining point of divine light. What type of the light am I? I am peaceful light radiating the waves of peace all around me, experiencing depth of peace. Visualize very clearly and be in that stage as long as you can. Develop that self-consciousness. Huh? Just for a while, just close your eyes and follow my words. Soft music. Om Shanti. I am a very tiny and shining point of divine light, sitting in the center of my forehead, near the windows of my eyes. I am a living star. I am a wonderful star. I am a radiant star, radiating divine light all around me. Body just my costume. Body just my vehicle. Body just my instrument. But my true identity in this world is a very tiny and shining point of divine light. I am a peaceful light. spreading the waves of peace all around me, experiencing depth of peace. How fortunate am I? I am visualizing and experiencing my true form, my divine form. That is a point of divine light. My mind is very peaceful, experiencing peaceful state. Om Shanti. Thank you so much. Now, in this practice, there are two factors. First factor, first of all, we need to increase the percentage of visualization. And second factor, we need to increase the time of being in that stage. Then automatically we could experience our true consciousness, that is a soul consciousness, real consciousness, that is a point of light. Okay, now, second aspect, the Supreme Being is a source of spiritual energy. Whenever we are passing through a critical situation, we are experiencing no one can help me in this world. Then we start looking upwards. Oh God, please help me. Oh God, please save me. It means there is a source of spiritual energy up above. He has ability to help us, and he is our spiritual father. How his form is? Point of light. As the form of soul is a point of light, in the same way, the form of Supreme Being is also point of light. But what is the difference in between these two point of light? Soul has 7 original qualities: peace, bliss, happiness, love, knowledge, powers, like this. But the Supreme Being is having on that 7 qualities in unlimited form. For instance, if I am a peaceful soul, he is an ocean of peace. If I am a pure soul, he is an ocean of purity. If I am a blissful soul, he is an ocean of bliss. It means he is an unlimited source of spiritual energy. That is why he is like a sun of knowledge. When we are sitting in this physical sun, we are experiencing sun bath. We start receiving sunlight from vitamin D from this physical sun. In the same way, the practicing yoga means experiencing spiritual sun bath. Just be in soul conscious stage and sit in his company and start receiving the powers from the source automatically. Because in physics, there is a law of contact energy. For instance, in that fire, in that corner, there is fire, and in that corner, there is a big ice block. Whenever I would look towards that fire, then automatically contact would be there, energy will flow towards me, I can feel hotness. And when I move my eyes towards the ice block, contact would be there, then automatically the coolness I can experience. In the same way, he is a son of knowledge, supreme being, is a unlimited source of spiritual energy. When we are focusing our eye of intellect on the supreme being, we get connection when we start receiving power automatically. Because energy is always flowing from higher point to lower point. When we maintain connection with that source, automatically we start receiving power. Understand? And gradually, if you maintain consistency in this connection, your energy level can increase and you would experience my mind is really powerful. I can create powerful thought, positive thoughts and pure thoughts. This is the creation of powerful mind. When the parents are healthy, children also would be healthy. In the same way, mind is healthy, strong, then automatically the creation of that mind, thoughts also would be powerful. Understand? That is why we must keep on practicing this meditation, and best time that the yogi for yoga before sunrise or after sunset, we can easily contact concentration in this yoga process. That yogi already proven this. That is why whenever we are getting time, we must practice this Raj Yoga meditation. Understand? Gradually the inner power will increase because of maintaining self-respect. And when we maintain connection, link with the source, then automatically we start receiving power and the level of spirituality increase. And we can experience ourselves. My mind is really powerful. My mind is stable. No matter what situation would come in front of me, I can maintain stability in my life. Understand? This is a matter of practice. Every day we must practice this meditation. Why we need to practice this every day? As every day we are getting very good breakfast, very good lunch, very good dinner for maintaining the energy level of this body. Am I right? Everybody need food and sleep. In the same way, everybody need this Raj Yoga meditation, spiritual food. Then only we can lead our life smoothly while facing problems also. And this Raj Yoga is not related with any religion. Anybody can practice being in soul consciousness and remembering the Supreme Being, the one who is the father of all the soul. Anybody can practice. That is why throughout the world, in 140 countries from different religions, the people, they are practicing this Raj Yoga meditation and they are getting the benefit of that. Understand? I mean to say that we must practice this meditation every day. As we need to recharge the battery of that soul, battery of that cell phone every day. If we would like to function properly, that cell phone, we need to recharge the battery. In the same way, body is like a cell phone and soul is a battery of that cell phone. How we are using that, we are creating, as much we are creating thoughts, that much we are using the power of that battery of a soul. That is why on one hand, we are using only, there is only output, there is no input. What will happen? Mental problems will increasing. Look at the world. Depression is there, anxiety is there, mental problems are there. But if we receive powers from the Supreme Being, then automatically we start experiencing ourselves as powerful mind, then we can lead our life smoothly. God has given us this wonderful life for enjoying every moment. But nowadays, people are not enjoying their life. They are just pushing their life or pulling their life. They are not enjoying. That is why the Raj Yoga meditation must be the part of our life. One thing I would like to tell you, ministers of the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, she had some problem. Since 2007, she is practicing this Raj Yoga meditation. Because she lost her husband, she lost her child, she lost her daughter because of the accident. And then she was upset. She was not able to face that situation. Somehow she came in contact of Brahma Kumari's organization. And then our sisters taught her the Raj Yoga, and she started that practice. And she said that I am enjoying my life now. She became the President of India in President House. She is practicing every day meditation. She is waking up at 4 o'clock every day and having this meditation every day. Understand? This Raj Yoga is very helpful. Our mind is healthy. We can have a very good planning. We can plan very good. There would be very good creation of our mind. Powerful thoughts, pure thought, and positive thought. Then automatically we would be able to do a unique task in our life. We can serve the humanity very easily and nicely. That is why this Raj Yoga must be the part of our life. I joined this organization in 1972. But before that, I was not happy with my mind, with my life. I visit many pilgrimages in India. I visit many spiritual organizations. There was just only one desire in my mind. If God would be here on this earth, I want to meet him. I want to see him. And you won't believe, I visit many pilgrimages, many different organizations till the age of my 22. And I was not happy. That's why, just for temporary happiness, I start drinking alcohol. I used to take alcohol twice in a week, and I used to smoke cigarette also. I was getting scholarship. That's why I was having these bad habits. And I went to doctor. I had some problem. I went to doctor, and doctor said, you have to leave these bad habits. I said, I know, I am a science student. I know what are the merits and demerits of these bad habits. I want to leave these bad habits also, but I don't have power. What can I do? But somebody inspired me for practicing this Raj Yoga meditation. I went there and I practiced the 7 days course. I complete my 7 days course, basic course. Instead of 7 days, I complete in 21 days. Because my spiritual background was powerful, my science background was powerful, I was not really able to accept anything blindly. Whatever you are telling, give me proof. Otherwise, I will not accept your concept. But, Minister Sahab, after 15 days, I had a wonderful experience. Some divine power is working on my consciousness. And because of that subtle help, I got rid of that bad habits easily. Now I experienced, oh, some power is here. And they said that God has come in Mount Abu. If you would like to meet, you can get that chance. And then I went there in 1973 and I met that supreme power, unlimited power. I experienced that power. He's a God and he's my father and he's related with me. And that was the turning point of my life. And then I was progressing like this, slowly. Now, I am very happy with my life. I conquer my negativity. I conquer my vices 90%. Still, I am working on that. I am in that process. I experience myself. Understand? These things are for experiencing. These things are not just for describing, for experiencing. If I am having white powder, white substance on my hand, and I said, I am a very honest person, please believe this is a sugar. You would say, how can I believe? Until I will not taste, I will not believe. And you taste it, oh, this is really sugar. Definitely sweet. After taste, you would say. In the same way, soul and supreme soul, these things are not just for description, these things are for experience. And experience is the best proof. Huh? This subject is long subject. My keen request is just to all of my respected guests. You come here, this is a very powerful place, very suitable place for practicing meditation. You come here, complete 7 days course and practice this meditation at least half an hour every day. There is a saying, well beginning is half done. If you practice this meditation for half an hour in morning, your whole day one would be wonderful. Believe me this. This meditation, this Raj Yoga is working like a catalytic agent. If you're a doctor, you would be a better doctor. If you're a householder wife, you would be a better house. You would be professor, you would be better professor. You can work effectively, efficiently in your life, and you can serve humanity just by practicing this meditation. Understand? Clear? You got some idea? Yes? Any question? 1 or 2 questions. If you would have any question, I would like to invite your question. Yes. Yes. You have question? Okay. Please. Yes, please stand up and ask. See. Yes.
There's an awesome, concise description of the practice you have given, for which we are very grateful. My question basically, I notice here in the center that they actually have got group practice before sunrise. So my question is, obviously there is, and there must be a difference between group practice and the sharing of group energies and individual practice. So the question is, what are the real benefits of group practice like this? Thank you.
Why we should practice this meditation in a gathering, in group, you mean? Huh? Yeah. If you burn one essence stick, can spread the beautiful vibration. But instead of one essence stick, if you burn 10 essence stick, the atmosphere would be very powerful. The fragrance would be very powerful, and you can feel that fragrance. In the same way, if I practice myself alone, that is fine. But in practice, in gathering, if we practice, we can get help of others also. Those are not enough powerful in that meditation can also get some cooperation, can also get some help, and they also can become powerful. This is like a mutual cooperation. That is why on World Yoga Day, we are all practicing this meditation throughout the world. We are practicing this meditation at one time, only at one time, same time, throughout the world. We are having more or less 1.5 million regular students of this Raj Yoga meditation throughout the world. And all are practicing third Sunday, 1 hour, same time, all the world, and spreading peaceful vibrations throughout the world, because the people, they need peace, they need power, they are in need of that. And if we spread that vibration with the gathering, then automatically we would be able to spread that energy, that peace all over the world easily. People, souls can feel that energy also. Understand, brother? Huh? But
thank you, Swamiji, for the wonderful talk and for the wonderful ideas that you gave us. But then I have a question. When you sit down to meditate, how can you control your mind? The thoughts keep coming to the mind. And the thoughts that come to the mind are nothing new which the mind is generating. But these are out of sanskaras, experiences which you have gathered through your life. So when you sit down to meditate, these things keep coming to your mind and you get swayed with these thoughts.
yeah. Okay.
So, and this is a question which Arjuna also asks Krishna in the 6th chapter of Gita.
Yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
you talk about meditation, Lord,
Yeah.
but then how do I concentrate? How do I control my mind?
Okay.
That is the most difficult thing. So if you
Right.
can give us some guidance. on
Right. Thank you. Very good question, brother ask. First of all, I would like to give you a clear idea about mind, intellect, and sanskars. Mind is thinking power. Intellect is a power of discrimination, power of judgment. And sanskar means whatever the actions we are performing, the impression of every action on our soul, that is called sanskar. Okay. Now, if we are sitting in yoga, our past sanskars can also influence that mind. Our intellect also may not be able to control that our mind. Now, I already told what is the relation in between mind and intellect. Intellect is the boss of our mind. Intellect is a controller of our mind. When we are focusing while sitting in yoga, try to focus your attention, your intellect on that object, on the Supreme Being. However, the time you are visualizing the Supreme Point of Light, the source of Supreme Point of Light, then automatically your mind will think about that Supreme Being also. But the moment your intellect is distracting, going away from that object, mind also can follow that same direction. Now what I have to do? I have to pay attention on this intellect. When I am losing connection, doesn't matter. Just focus again, intellect on the Supreme Point, and then your mind will start thinking again about the Supreme Being. You can get energy. Because our mind is wandering since a long time, since copper age, because of the influence of vices, our mind was wandering here and there. That is why the people said that to control mind is not possible at all. But mind is mine. My creation is there. If I won't be able to control my mind, then how can I am not powerful soul. If parents are powerful, they then influence children also. The children also will be under your control. That is why soul is a mother and mind and intellect, these are the two kids of this mother. If mother is powerful, then automatically we can control this mind and intellect. Previously, when I started Raj Yoga, that was also my problem. But when I start practice makes a man perfect. In a second, I can maintain connection with that source because I've been practicing since a long time. Understand? This is a matter of time, matter of practice only. Okay. Yeah.
Anyone who's got any questions?
Yes.
No? Okay, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I think your explanation on the reason I had tried meditation many times, not understanding why. Now I know I did not understand why I was doing it. I thought I was connecting to the divine, but what is the reason to connect to the divine is to get the source, to get the source so that we can, charge ourselves. Now, and that is an experience, you say, how we obtain it, right? When we reach that part. It's personal. I know you say it's personal, but would you be able to explain or describe when you do connect to the source? Because I've been practicing and I don't know whether I've connected or not at times, because it's not all the times. Because my teacher told me, maybe in your lifetime you only connect once, So I said, oh my goodness, So can you explain to me how do you feel or what do you feel when you do connect? Because you just said that in a split second, because you practice so much, that you can connect very quickly. Now, what is your feeling when you connect?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. When you feel cold, you're shivering. And at that time, if you are going and sitting in the sunlight, you start receiving the solar energy from that sun. And then you start experiencing heat in your body. From solar energy, we are receiving vitamin D and our skin is becoming powerful and strong and our resistance power is increasing. In the same way, what is yoga? Yoga is nothing but having spiritual sun bath. Forget this body. Just be in soul consciousness stage and just sit in front of that source, which is the sun of knowledge. So just be there, sit there. Then you start receiving the power because he is ocean of peace, ocean of love, ocean of power, ocean of happiness. When we had connection, you could experience his power. Peace. I am receiving peace. I am receiving bliss. I am receiving happiness. When you are sitting on the seashore, evening, you could feel, oh, cool air is coming and you are enjoying. You experience pleasant, you experience nice this when you are sitting on the seashore. In the same way, he is ocean of peace, ocean of bliss, ocean of happiness. Doing yoga means sitting close to the ocean of peace, supreme being, God. Then when you are sitting there, you start experiencing that automatically. But you must go beyond this awareness of body. See, when we want connection from the powerhouse, we must take away the rubber from that wire. And when we take rubber and then connect that wire, then automatically switch on, we start receiving power, electric current from the source, from the powerhouse. He is the powerhouse spirituals. He is a powerhouse of spiritual power. This powerhouse is a powerhouse of electric power. His power is spiritual power. That's why when we are going beyond the body consciousness, being in soul consciousness, and automatically we can get connection, link with that supreme soul, and we start experiencing his powers, his attributes, his company. Understand? You need to practice, first of all, soul consciousness. Who really am I? And whose really am I? He is my father. Whatever the attributes, qualities he is having, I can have that experience of that. I can sit with him. I can sit in his lap. I can experience. That is my right. That is my inheritance. But practice. I already said that in the beginning, I was also not having the experience, but as I was practicing, I became the master of that yoga. While performing action also, I can maintain the connection with Baba. Just example, you want to learn driving. First, you just think first day somebody was teaching you, you are sitting on your steering, like, oh, okay, what can I do? Okay, just hold this steering. Okay, just press the accelerator. What next? Look at in front. Practice. Now you are very expert driving car to the another city, eating sandwich also, and giving direction to the vehicle also, and everything. You are able to perform 3-4 actions at once. But previously there was a fear. You was not able to. How can I learn this? How can I drive this? But practice makes a man perfect. Yes.
Practice asana, yoga, asana, the physical one. What's the difference between the asana? Am I doing meditation when I'm doing the action?
See, I already told you all the yoga taught till today, taught by charitable soul, great soul, saint, they all related with the body. By practicing that relation, that yoga, we can become physically healthy, no doubt. But this yoga is related with the mind directly. If our mind become powerful, his brain is here, nervous system is already spread throughout the body, automatically that energy is flowing throughout the body, and we can purify our body, we can purify the soul, and we can experience upliftment in our life. If mind is healthy, see, psychologists have proven that 80% diseases are psychosomatic. 80% diseases are psychosomatic. First, that diseases we are getting in our mind, and then they are transferring in our body. If our mind is healthy, if we learn the art of positive thinking in medical science, that is called faith healing. We can cure our own diseases by creating pure thought, positive thoughts in our mind. When you create, you learn how to create positive thoughts, that positive, because every thought has its vibration. When we create pure thought, positive thought, then automatically that pure thoughts, pure energy has impact on each and every body cells of our body, and then we can cure our own diseases also. Understand? Sickness, why we are getting sick? First here, mind becomes sick, then body becomes sick. Yes.
As time is catching up,
as you very rightly said.
Can I say that this is the last question? Okay. We have gone over time, actually. Is it all right? Thank you.
So as you very rightly say, that you keep receiving this power, and that gives you the strength for meditation. But to be able to receive that power, your mind should be ready to accept it, to receive it. I mean, if you put a dirty glass towards the sun, it won't reflect the light. But if it is clean, then it will reflect the light. So therefore, I think to be able to accept this, the first thing I think should be the purity of mind.
Yeah.
How should we work on it?
Right.
How should we work on it?
Here, every day, here in this organization, every day there is a class of knowledge that is called Murli. And as much we are listening knowledge of God, brother, as much we are listening the knowledge of God, then automatically our intellect is becoming clean and clear. And when our intellect becomes clean and clear, then automatically our mind is also becoming pure. And then automatically we can maintain easily connection with that. But first of all, for getting that purity, that clarity, we need to listen godly knowledge, which we are receiving here. Every day we have here 1 hour knowledge class, Murli class, and 1 hour yoga class. Every day throughout the world, all those are whatever the branches are there in the world, everywhere 2 hours, 1 hour class on knowledge and 1 hour class about yoga. And according to convenience, souls are coming, people are coming and getting advantage of this knowledge also. That's why I would like to invite you, come here and first complete 7 days course. You may have your more question. This is just 1 or 2 questions. You may have 1,000 questions. You will receive the answer of that. And after 7 days course, then you practice this Raj Yoga meditation, and gradually you would feel progress in your spiritual life. That's why. And being the resident of Mount Abu, I would like to invite you, because on this planet of Earth, Mount Abu, our headquarters, just sister said that headquarters is a very beautiful place. That is like a heaven on this earth. Heaven means what? Where the combination of spiritual beauty and natural beauty, where you can feel happiness, blissfulness, purity. So you can feel that purity there. That's why I would like to invite you that place also. Thank you so much for joining us and giving your valuable time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Atam Prakash Baiji, for that very powerful, don't you think so? Powerful, inspiring, enlightening talk we have heard. And he has given many, many valuable gems. I'm sure you have taken them. But one point that I have taken here is that the mind is the creator. And if the mind is strong and powerful, imagine what the creation, the thoughts would be. So our invitation with open arms to all of you to come and join. But if you have joined the course already, of course, you're welcome to come for the morning sessions, which I'm going to share some announcement later. For the morning classes, 1 hour meditation, 5-hour meditation, and 45 minutes, 1 hour the class. And that class is really very important to help us in understanding, because this meditation is based on knowledge, it's based on understanding. And as you understand further, the mind becomes calmer, becomes cleaner, and the intellect becomes more refined to absorb the knowledge. So each one is like 2 sides of the coin. As much as you need the yoga power, as much you have to have that knowledge, because this yoga is based on knowledge. It's not based on any mantra or chanting any verses or slokas or sit in a rigid position. You can sit here very comfortably or on a sofa chair, but not lying down. So you need that knowledge. And what Atam Prakash Baiji, our beloved brother, has shared is only a little bit tip of the iceberg. And we are still studying, and he's still studying after 50 years in this knowledge, and some of us 30 years, 20 years, whatever years. Still, we have not finished studying, because each time, each day, each lesson is deepening our knowledge base, which helps in our yoga, which helps in our meditation. So based on the knowledge, your intellect becomes more refined, more able to accept the knowledge better, and it then helps in your yoga. So both are intertwined. So we would like to see all of you again to come and join us and make this place, the whole world, a peaceful, powerful world for all of us. And now, as we have enjoyed the meditation, would Baiji want to share the meditation? Would you want to conduct the meditation again, or
would you like to conduct?
we'd like him to conduct?
Minister Sahab?
All All of you? Okay.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, how long?
Yeah, let him
Yeah.
guide us to, I was just thinking that let him
Would you
guide
like
us
to have experience
Yes,
of
yes.
yoga for 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we're going to do it. I wanted him to do it because at first it was a different plan, but
Okay.
let him do it. What he can guide us is to understand the soul. Just now he mentioned some deep points. Some of you may not know because you have not taken the course. So what is the mind, intellect, and the sanskar? Let him explain through the meditation a bit about that. And most important, let him take you to the realm where you can meet the Supreme Soul. And then through that, harness the power and recharge yourself while you're here. Is it okay, bye?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So
Yeah.
sit relaxed, straight. I would like you all to sit straight with your back straight, your feet firmly on the floor.
Just relax
And
be free.
yeah, be
Put
free.
your things.
Put everything down. Don't hold anything so that you're free, not encumbered with anything.
Yeah.
And I would like you to suggest one thing. Don't close your eyes completely. You may lower your eyelids. And one more thing, which you can really take the power is, please look into his eyes or the center of his forehead where the soul is. Please look at him because he, being very senior, connect with the Supreme Soul. He harnessed that power and is spreading to all of you. So look into his eyes or his forehead and get very still and recharge yourself. All right? Thank you.
Om Shanti. As I sit here, I use the eye of my intellect to visualize in the center of my forehead that I am a tiny and shining point of divine light. I, the soul, is a peaceful light, spreading the living waves of peace all around me. Experiencing depth of peace. How fortunate am I? I am visualizing and experiencing my true form. That is a point of divine light. I, the soul point of light, is getting detached from this bodily instrument and sitting in the aeroplane of my intellect and flying upwards towards the supreme region, sixth element, that is a soul world. I, the soul, point of divine light, is flying beyond this world globe. Flying and flying beyond the sun and the moon and the stars. Oh, I arrived at a supreme region where everywhere there is a golden red divine light. This is my true home, sweet home. Oh, incredibly beautiful form of Supreme Being is in front of me. He's a most beautiful being in this world. I, the sole point of light, is visualizing his beautiful form with the eye of my intellect. I'm enjoying his beauty. I'm visualizing clearly his beautiful form. He's a son of knowledge. It's an unlimited source of spiritual energy. I, the soul point of light, is receiving the shower of extremely powerful rays over me constantly. I am receiving and receiving tremendous powers from the Son of Knowledge, Supreme Being. The energy level is rising and rising. The battery of my soul is charging. Truly, these are the most happiest moments of my life, in which I, the soul, is experiencing in the company of God, Supreme Being. How fortunate am I? I am enjoying his beautiful company. I, the soul, filled with powers, am sitting in the aeroplane of my intellect and returning towards the corporeal world and entering in this bodily house, sitting in the center of my forehead. I am a powerful soul. My mind is also become powerful and stable. I, the soul, is radiating the living waves of powers all around me and charging this atmosphere. Om Shanti. Thank you so much for joining us in this beautiful evening.
Dear brothers and sisters, First of all, thank you very much, Brother Atam, for that beautiful reflection. Dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the program. And as you know, anything good also we have to come to an end. And we'll really appreciate and thank you very much for your presence here tonight, for your participation actively. And we would like to take a group photo. I'm not sure how, but I think it's possible. We take a group photo of this beautiful gathering. And before that, I have a few announcements to make, so please bear with me. I'm sure many of you do know about the Brahma Kumaris, but I can see some new faces here tonight. And so I'd like to introduce you that the Brahma Kumaris is a global, international, non-governmental, non-religious organization that spans 5 continents with about 8,000 over centers in more than 110 countries. And in Malaysia, there are about 50 centers and sub-centers all over Malaysia, including Sabah and Sarawak. The Brahma Kumaris encourages individuals like all of you to develop positive values through spiritual understanding and meditation. So that's why the knowledge is so important. Spiritual understanding first, and then also meditation. Because meditation would enable us to imbibe the knowledge. Otherwise, you just remain as points of knowledge. So the Brahma Kumaris is affiliated with the United Nations as a non-governmental organization, NGO, holding consultative status with UNICEF and ECOSO, which means Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. Now, all our activities, all our programs are free of charge as a service to the community. We are also involved in a wide range of activities, like some of these programs here tonight, that involves application of values. For example, and on an international level, we have coordinated big projects such as Living Values for a Better World. And nationally, we have organized seminars, workshops, retreats, and public talks like this, and courses as well, on inner leadership, positive thinking, stress-free living, anger management, self-esteem, and so on. So we also conduct, like Brother has said, the Raja Yoga meditation course very regularly, every week without fail, even the rain or shine. On a Monday, we start the course on a Monday at 7:30 p.m., 1 hour every day for 7 days. But if you have any difficulty, we can give special sessions that is not at the regular time of 7:30. Just let us know, give us your contact and phone number, or give us a call, and we can arrange or discuss that later. So there is also literature on the meditation and CDs. Some of them may not use CDs anymore, but we do have. In the bookshop, which when you go either here afterwards or outside on the right, there's a bookshop where you can browse through and then pick up some of the books related to meditation and to some of the other topics that may interest you. And so last but not least, after the group photo, please come forward to take a goodie bag filled with some refreshments and a good wish card. We call a blessing card, which will be actually very accurate for you if you know about the Brahma Kumari's blessing card. So with that, I like to thank each and every one of you individually from my heart for your presence here tonight and for your active participation. Thank you so much. And we look forward to see all of you again. Thank you. Never mind, first you organize. Can have some music.
Sweet divine, you know my soul in intimate light. You guide me with a map of signs. Let me know that it's all right. It's all right. Sweet divine, when we speak in deepest prayer, in the silence feel you there, like you're always so aware of me. In these conversations, you help me see the way. These conversations, my unique offering. These conversations, the healing that is mine to claim. Oh, sweet divine. Sweet divine, in your gaze I'm never alone. You lead me back to heart and home. Help me hear the truest tone of who I am. Sweet divine, even when I'm living asleep, forgotten how to listen deep, you find a way to sing to me through the night. In these conversations, you help me see the way. These conversations, my unique offering. These conversations, the healing that is mine to claim. Oh, sweet divine, sweet divine. In these conversations, you help me see the way. These conversations, my unique offering. These conversations, the healing that is mine to claim. Oh, sweet divine, sweet divine. letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. It's love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, a love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. It's love that love that heals, a love that sets me free.